Good evening. I thought I would start the stream a little bit early, only about 5 minutes now, to give folks a chance to filter in, because I know it'll take a little while. I have to get some stuff set up here anyway. Okay. Connect my service to the streaming website so I can see y'all's chat. It's important. Note to self, don't eat right before stream. Can't move my cursor over to my surface. Doesn't work that way. Let's make sure this is not on. Yeah, you don't need to be on brightest. You need to save your battery because you're not plugged in. Alright. So, I guess while we're waiting for folks, hello. Hopefully everything is working okay. Make sure my levels are good. We've got microphone looks good. I believe desktop audio is good. Yes. Yeah, so basically right as soon as, well, no, not as soon as I'm done with this stream, because I'm still waiting for thermal paste to come in. As soon as that does, though, I am swapping out my CPU that's currently in my machine for this one. And this is a Xeon E5 1660 V2. So all of those numbers and letters together mean that this is a mid-range Xeon single processor, meaning single socket. The V2 means it is Ivy Bridge, which is all of my PC is an Ivy Bridge based X79 system. And it is half the number of cores that I currently have. I currently use an E5 2696 V2 engineering sample. And that's the important part, is it is just an engineering sample. Ooh, we've got 2 folks on already. Yay! Hooray! The reason the fact that it's an engineering sample is important is that the turbo clock is totally broken on it, and it will only turbo up to 2.9 gigahertz, which is pathetic. And it actually ends up bottlenecking my graphics card completely. There are games where I don't get 60 frames per second, let alone more than 60 frames per second, and I have a GTX 1080 Ti. So that shouldn't be happening. So anyway, the 1660 is actually a 4 gigahertz peak turbo. And it is not an engineering sample. It does not have a broken turbo multiplier, so I should see much better performance out of that CPU than my current one. The downside is that it's only 6 cores instead of 12. But the performance hit isn't actually that much. I go from about 1400 in Cinebench to about 1100, which is kind of sad. Or at least that's what I'm anticipating, about a 1078 in Cinebench multi-threaded. And my single core speed is going to jump up a lot. And it's currently, the system is about as fast as a bulldozer-based APU. In terms of single core performance. So anyway, with all of that boring stuff out of the way, we've got 3 folks on stream. We had basically one good vote for what to do on stream, and that is something I haven't done in probably a decade, which is play through Maniac Mansion 2, Day of the Tentacle. And I spent the last couple of minutes setting up ScumVM and getting it all set and working. It has been ages and ages since I played this game. But I think we're all set. And it's going to be pretty awesome, I think. I hope. Need to make my window larger so I can actually see it. I know you all can see it really nicely, but yeah, it's super small for me. There we go. Oh, who is ready for this, huh? I'm such a nerd. I love it. Oh, it's been ages and ages. All right. And of course it resizes the window. I've never seen this before. I'll be quiet and you can listen. Oh, this game.
I'm thirsty.
I don't think you should drink that. It looks bad for you.
Nonsense. It makes me feel great. Smarter, more aggressive. I feel like I could.
All what you want.
Like I could. Like I could.
Oh, those sound effects. Oh my gosh. It's so 90s.
Take on the world.
Look, Hoagie, it's a hamster. Just what I need for dissection lab tomorrow.
I think I need that for the band, Laverne. You know, like we could bite its head off or whatever.
Hands off that hamster.
Friend of yours, Bernard?
He belongs to Weird Ed Edison, and it looks like he's brought us a note. It's from my old friend, Green Tentacle. He says that Purple Tentacle's mutated into an insane genius, and Dr. Fred's going to kill them both. I thought I was free of Dr. Fred and those crazy Edisons forever. But now I know that I must go back to the mansion.
So if you're not familiar with this game, this is a 1993 point-and-click adventure game from LucasArts, and it is a follow-on to their original smash hit. It's not their original first game, but it was their first big breakout success, Maniac Mansion, which launched the Scum Engine script creation utility for Maniac Mansion, and catapulted LucasArts into a game creation powerhouse in the 90s. And it's a classic. And like I said, I have not played this for at least 10 years, probably more. I mostly played Sam and Max and Full Throttle. Those are my go-to point-and-click adventures. I missed the entire Grim Fandango series, which I've heard is really excellent. I need to play it at some point. This isn't really where it all started, but this is sort of a love letter to that first game. Where LucasArts took all of their development prowess at the time and brought it to bear the Maniac Mansion franchise.
Okay, we'll spread out commando style. Laverne, you go secure the area behind those double doors. Hoagie, you take care of upstairs reconnaissance. I'll maintain Command HQ here, in the lobby.
What are we looking for?
We've got to find where Dr. Fred is holding the tentacles.
This better not take too long. I've got an anatomy final tomorrow.
And I've got a show to set up later tonight. If I'm late, I don't get to test the drones.
If I know Dr. Fred, he's got the tentacles tied up in his secret lab. Question is, where's his secret lab?
Oh no, is it? Shoot. The game is louder than I am. Let me see if I can make a quick adjustment. How is that? Is that any better? Are you able to hear me better now over the game? Fingers crossed. Okay, good. Let me know. Also, the original, the opening scene is super loud and flashy, to show off what they can do with their SCUM engine and stuff. But this is the game. This is the classic point and click adventure interface. You have your verbs here: give, open, look at, push, pull. We've got inventory slots here. I know my face is covering up a lot of them. Hopefully that doesn't really matter. We're just gonna play through it for like an hour, so that's fine. The big special feature for Maniac Mansion and Day of the Tentacle is that you can control multiple characters. You saw them at the start of the scene as they split up, and you can switch between them with the number keys. At least that's the idea. Maybe I can't switch between them yet. Or it's broken in ScumVM. Never mind. You are supposed to, and actually I won't be able to finish the game if I can't switch between them, because you have to be able to change from character to character because of the way the story works. Anyway. This is the aesthetic. Push. Service bell. Anyway.
Laverne's covering that territory.
Which is, you would have to switch to them to get there. But let's see if we can go through the office door instead. So if you've never played one of these, this is basically, you keep a busy mouse and try and find all the stuff in the room that you can interact with. Right, so we've got fake puke on the ceiling we can take a look at.
How did that get up there?
Good question, Bernard. We've got this thing sticking out here.
That one looks like it's from a local hardware store.
Take it, you never know when you need it. Never know. It's a vacuum cleaner. Let's look at that. Look at gum with a dime stuck in it.
Spearmint, my favorite.
Ew. Dude, it's on the floor. Okay, let's see if we can pick it up.
It's stuck to the floor.
So this is one of the things. You have verbs that you can use with these objects, right? So like we've got a textbook, because this is Bernard. He carries a textbook with him. What textbook is it? We can look at textbook.
The Chicago Manual of Thermodynamic Flux Induction Circuit Design. Great stuff.
He's very proud. But if we want to, say, talk to your textbook,
I'd rather not.
you get that response. And, yeah, and if you're, It's Chuck the plant. If you're tired or high or whatever, those responses
I'd rather not.
can be really nice to just kind of give you a giggling fit. Anyway, let's look at Chuck the plant.
A horticultural horror.
Alliteration. Astute alliteration. Oh, no. Don't walk out yet. Okay, we have more stuff to click on. So we've got a picture up here. We have a phone that's out of order.
It looks broken, but there's something in the coin return.
Pick it up, it's important. We got our dime anyway. Didn't have to get the one off the floor.
It's signed, "Here's your EPA grant. Keep up the good work. Hi from Mommy, Ronnie 83.
That has to be a developer in-joke. It's gotta be. So we've got a grandfather clock we can take a look at.
There's something funny about that clock.
You think? I mean, it's like... It's not the straightest. But I mean, I'm not the straightest either, so... Who am I to judge? Let's see if we can open the doorknob.
Aha! A
We
secret
can.
passage. This is all too easy.
So ends Bernard. Oh, here you go. We can't switch characters yet.
Laverne, how'd you get upstairs?
They have to do their thing.
Am I upstairs? I got lost.
Seen any tentacles?
What's a tentacle?
Oh, just something I whipped up in my spare time. Made good pets, actually. Until one of them tried to take over the world.
Don't you
Had
hate
to
it when that
tie
happens?
the little buggers up in the basement.
Good thing you told us that.
Yeah, Bernard wanted us to set them free.
Thank God you weren't that stupid. Did you say Bernard?
Okay, you're free to go.
Thanks, Bernard.
Yes, thank you, naive human. Now I can finish taking over the world.
Wait!
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. He's incredibly evil, isn't he?
I'll try to talk him out of it.
Let's see how well that'll work.
Well, what possible harm could one insane mutant tentacle do?
Leaping lab rats!
Dr. Fred.
What have you done this time, you meddling milquetoast? Now Purple Tentacle is free to use his evil mutant powers to take over the world and enslave all humanity!
Whoops.
Our only hope now is to turn off my sludge-o-magic machine and prevent the toxic mutagen from entering the river!
Isn't it a little late for that, Doctor?
Of course! That's why I'll have to do it! Yesterday! To the time machine!
This is all your fault, Bernard.
Behold, children, the Chronogon!
Doc, can't you just send Bernard?
No, you must all go to increase the odds that one of you will make it there alive.
Have any people ever been hurt in this thing?
Of course not. This is the first time I've ever tried it on people.
Of course it is. What self-respecting mad scientist would test his stuff first?
Well, I'll be.
Bernard, float over here so I can punch you.
This must be that Woodstock place Mom and Dad are always talking about.
What could it all mean?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Die. Die.
We may not live to see yesterday.
I'm sure Dr. Fred wouldn't have done this if it weren't safe.
After all, he is a doctor.
It works! I can't believe it! And they said imitation diamond wasn't good enough. Uh-oh. Cheap mail order jewels.
What happened to Hoagie and Laverne?
I knew I should have bought a real diamond.
Are they alive?
My dials say that the larger specimen landed 200 years in the past, and the other is stuck 200 years in the future.
Well, hurry up and bring them back.
I will, as soon as I get a new diamond. Then all your buddies have to do is plug in their respective chronogens and...
Plug them in? Where is Hoagie going to find an electrical outlet 200 years in the past?
Yes, well, he'll be needing my patented super battery then, won't he? Now, where did I put those patented super battery plans of mine?
Plans? How are we going to get Hoagie plans?
Don't worry me with details, boy. Just help me find the plans. They're in this house somewhere.
Now what am I going to do?
I think I made myself perfectly clear. Step 1, find plans. Step 2, save world. Step 3, get out of my house. Let's get cracking.
That's fair. Oh, I see, Leo. I'm not playing the HD version because I don't own it. I own the original because I played this back when it was a new game. Yeah, I'm a little old. Plus, I mean, come on.
Maybe I put them upstairs.
These
That's
VGA
got to be it.
graphics.
Upstairs.
These VGA graphics are just magical. There's something about 320 by 200 and 256 colors. Aw, my keyboard doesn't want to work. Come on, you. Do your thing. There we go. I can say hello. Yay! Kids these days with their 1080p's and their 4Ks. Alright, so we have lots of stuff in this room. Hamster generator. Does that use a hamster to generate electricity, or does that generate hamsters? I mean, that could really be anything. Let's look at the bulletin board.
To do.
Thanks, Bernard.
It's Dr. Fred's design for a super battery. It's capable of storing up to 1 gigavolt with a charging time of only 0.01 seconds. Wow! It's Dr. Fred's design for a super battery. It's capable of storing up to 1 gigavolt with a charging time of only 0.01 seconds. Wow!
Let's pick it up.
I've got the plans.
Quick, we have to flush them to Hoagie.
How did you get over there?
That's a legit question.
My ingenious super battery design, please.
You really flushed them.
Yes.
Down the toilet.
No, through time. Using the highly sophisticated time flux hydraulic vortex chamber I've installed in each chronogon, you can flush small inanimate objects to each other through time. Flush small inanimate objects to each other through time.
Hello? Dr. Fred, can you hear me? Drat.
Did you hear something?
No, let's see if what's-his-name catches on.
Oh, great. I'm stuck in colonial times, tentacles are taking over the world, and now the toilet's backing up.
Okay, come over here. It's your old pal, Dr. Fred.
Dr. Fred, how'd you get in there?
I want you to pick up those plans you see in the chronogon, Hoagie. Bring them to Red Edison. He's my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He'll know what to do.
Red.
You need the plans to make a super battery so you can plug in your chronogon.
Okay, if you say so, Bernard.
Good boy. Does he have any experience with electronics?
Well, I once saw him take 3,000 volts directly through his head without batting an eye.
Didn't he pass out?
Well, he was already passed out when it happened.
Time for me to save the world, I guess.
There we go. We can switch to Bernard.
So as soon as Hoagie gets that battery working, we're set.
I'm afraid not. We still need a diamond for the main unit. And your friend in the future needs power too, if she's still alive.
Alive?
Get me out of here! I like trees and everything, but this one has got to go.
Ye oldie outhouses.
Oh, this game.
I should plug that into the super battery once I get one made.
Those founding fathers are driving me nuts. Flag design changes every 5 minutes. Well, as soon as I'm done with this, I'm making them a flag, ready or not.
Right, 1993. Well, it would have been 1793. I mean, a lot of states joined the Union early on, pre-1800. So, yeah. Oh, this game.
It's totally covered with crud.
Why is there a mailbox? That doesn't make any sense.
It's closed.
Open it.
I can't open it. Woohoo, the Pony Express.
Oh my god. Open door. Go in. Hey, look at that. It's the mansion 200 years ago. Why is there a mummy?
What's up? Don't feel like talking, huh? Vow of silence or something, probably, right? Well, that's cool. I have something for Red Edison. Do you know where I could find him?
Oh, Hoagie. Don't ever change.
Great hat, man. I know some dudes in a band who'd eat roaches for hats like that. They're called Insensitive Spittoon. They play funk, punk, folk, polka, house, grunge rock. They're heavily influenced by bands like Limpid Harmonica and Howling Moonrocket Limbo. Well, nice talking to you, dude.
Limpid harmonica. Oh my god. So what is he? He's got a couple of things. He's got, obviously, the plans that we flushed to him. Stay classy, Hoagie. He's got a can opener.
Bitchin'.
His bitchin' can opener. There's significantly fewer things to click on in this version. What if I push on
That would not be respectful. Besides, I might get caught.
Hoagie, always keeping it real. I mean, somehow this grandfather clock's been here for 200 years? We can probably open it in the past as well. Does it actually do anything? It does. Well then.
Hey.
What is it?
You look kind of familiar.
Of course I do. I'm Red Edison, the inventor, not to mention owner of this inn. Perhaps you've seen my picture in some important scientific journal. Then again, maybe not.
Do you know Ben Franklin?
Franklin? I would never associate with that overstuffed goofball. He has the stupidest idea about glasses with one red lens and one blue one.
What are you doing?
I'm inventing, you simpleton. What's it look like I'm doing?
I know an inventor who looks a bit like you.
Well, it's not one of my sons, that's for sure. It appears that I, Red Edison, foremost genius of my day, am to be the last in a long line of gifted inventors. My nearly indistinguishable sons have decided that they want to be artists. I think it was Jed's idea. Or is it Ned? Ah, well, the left-handed one at any rate. Must be some sort of bad blood on their mother's side.
Yeah, actually, Leo, you'd be right on. The PS1 had output pretty similar to old DOS machines in VGA, about 320 by 200. I think the PS1 was actually 320 by 240. But yeah, no, that's exactly what it would have looked like if you played a PS1 game on your PS2. Exactly.
What are you inventing?
It's a complex metal device designed to minimize paper entropy.
Is this all I can ask him?
What are you inventing?
It's a complex metal device designed to minimize paper entropy.
Well, see you later.
You might if you cut that hair a bit shorter.
So let's see if we can give Red the plan.
Super battery, eh? Brilliant design. Sometimes I amaze myself. Now all I need is oil, vinegar, and some gold.
More quests.
It's covered with plans and junk.
Always helpful.
It looks more like a raincoat than a lab coat.
Doesn't seem to be anything else in here I can interact with, so we'll head out. Oh, gotcha. Yes. Yes, yes. Oh, that was an awkward time of video game controls before we finally figured out how to do analog controls on modern consoles. So we have a picture of Max here from Sam and Max.
The late Max Addix, his petard runneth over. A lamentable fate for such a patriotic dude.
Oh my god, Hoagie. George sleeps here.
I bet it calls the butler just like on TV.
Pull it.
Here I am, don't get your carols in an uproar. Excuse me, Mr. Washington.
George Washington?
All done here. Bye now.
Yeah. Tried to talk to her, but it wouldn't let me. There is seriously nothing in this room. Alright. So the thing I was frustrated with is that it's... yeah. It's got the old style controls. I think what I may have been reading was the control layout for the new HD remastered version of this game.
I told you guys I'll get to the flag next. I'm working as fast as I can.
Hey, chill. Take your time.
Don't tell me you've got another design change for the flag.
You bastard!
I've got another design change for the flag.
I knew it. What's the current brainstorm from our fickle founding fathers?
How about a skull with, like, scorpions in its mouth?
Oh, what the heck. At this point, I'd do anything just to have it over with. Put the pattern on the table and I'll look at it when I'm done with this job.
Stars and stripes, dull, dull, dull.
Hey, don't criticize unless you got a better idea.
Skull with scorpions.
I like these.
Too late. You've already rejected those.
That'd make a killer t-shirt. I don't quite see how it can fly.
It just needs a stiff breeze. A photo calendar in the 1700s. This game plays fast and loose with time.
Chateau de Cheapo, 1775.
That's my kind of wine.
Hey, what's that on the plans? It looks like a secret backwards message. Oh, it's just a coffee stain.
So we're upstairs. This is the 3rd floor. There's a horse.
A horse is a horse, of course.
And he has a glass of...
It looks like someone's dentures were in here.
Hey, I've got to put them somewhere.
Hi, horsey.
Well, hi yourself.
Nice teeth.
Thanks. I paid quite a bit for them.
What's a nice horse like you doing in a place like this?
Hey, I live here. What are you doing here?
I'm trying to get back to the future and save the world.
The future, huh? And I thought that Franklin guy was off his nut.
I didn't think horses could talk.
Maybe they just never had anything to say to you. Ever think of that?
You mean horses have been snubbing me my whole life?
Well, if you want to put it that way.
Is this some kind of a trick?
I don't do magic. I'm just a horse.
Well, I gotta go.
See you later.
I don't do magic, I'm just a horse. Hello? That is...
Question is, which one's stuffed and which one's the real McCoy?
I assure you that we are both real, but we are neither one of us McCoys. We are Edisons, Ned and Jed.
Who's who?
Does it really matter? Even our dear father can't tell us apart. He only knows that one of us is left-handed while the other is right, but that neither of us are following in his tiny scientific footsteps. Hold still, Jed. So, I'm almost too frightened to ask, are you the marble delivery man? Or the model?
I'm no marble delivery man, but rock is my life.
I'm sure that's terribly amusing, where you're from. Where exactly did you come from?
The valley.
Ah, the beautiful Shenandoah Valley. If only you could be there right now, eh? Wouldn't that be nice for both of us?
I'm the model. Should I take my clothes off now?
No. No, you most definitely should not. We couldn't get your body shape right anyway, unless we cemented 2 slabs of marble together. But then your statue would have a big seam in it.
That's okay. It would have one anyway.
Look, don't call us. We'll call you.
Dang.
Wait, what? It would have a seam in it anyway? Hoagie, are you okay? Are you split in half and sewn back together? Did I miss something in the original Maniac Mansion?
I'm the delivery man, okay, if I unload in here?
Actually, we are well supplied with medium, so thank you, no.
This ain't medium, it's the extra large stuff.
Please go away. We artists are very sensitive to your kind of people.
What kind of people?
Big, dumb people.
Sorry, hope I haven't jostled you.
Too late.
I get the feeling that most of Hoagie's gameplay is going to be fat jokes, which makes me sad.
Wow, doesn't even blink.
Please do not perturb my model.
That's the left-handed one.
Let's go up to level 4. The attic. We have a cat. Playing with a dead mouse.
What a pretty pussycat.
I can't talk to the cat? Come on! What kind of a game is this? I can't talk to that damn cat. I can talk to the horse, but I can't talk to the cat.
Yipe. Yipe. All right, paint.
Okay, Hoagie. Not a whole lot else in here. Well, I can click on it, so I should probably pick up the paint. Because who knows when I'll need it. $10 as I end up flushing it back through time or something.
Just about done with this. Then I'm grabbing the latest flag design and sewing it up. Then it's bye-bye, Betsy.
I don't think I want this. Not my type.
Pick up the horse. Not my type. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, we've got...
These would look better on velvet.
I don't think there's a whole lot else to click on in here. No. So we can head outside. Oh, we can go into the hall here.
The Constitutional Convention invites your comments, critiques, amendments to the Constitution. Yo.
Hello?
What's up, you cold?
Cold? I'm freezing.
Why don't you build a fire?
Well, I keep asking Jefferson to build a fire, but he won't. Says he needs the log for posterity and won't part with it.
He's going to give the log to starving children?
I don't get any respect around here. Why, I bet if George I spent the winter in Valley Forge, Washington was cold, we'd get some heat in here.
How come you sign your name so big?
Astigmatism.
You mean you have, like, a childhood complex?
All right. The truth is that a friend once told me that women go crazy over guys with a big signature.
You know what they say about big signatures?
Awesome blanket there, dude.
Thank you. It was given to me by my dear old colorblind Aunt Hattie.
Surprisingly color coordinated for being made by someone who's colorblind.
What are you guys doing in here?
We're writing the...
We're drafting a constitution for the United States.
Don't say draft. You'll only make me colder.
Wimp.
Why don't you have some hot coffee?
Oh, I can't stand coffee. It makes me irritable and want to bang my head against the walls.
You say that as though it was a bad thing.
Do you have any idea how much it costs to fix a wall these days? It's a racket.
That joke works weirdly well in 2018.
Shouldn't you guys be working instead of just sitting there?
Writer's block. We can't think of any amendments or anything, so we put a suggestion box over there. I don't suppose you have any brilliant ideas?
What about free sandwiches for all roadies?
No, there's no such thing as...
Don't say it, dude. I've heard it before. Well, I gotta go, dude.
No such thing as free lunch.
Hey, tall, dark, and spiffy. My name's Hoagie.
Well, how quaint. I am, of course, Thomas Jefferson, noted scholar, musician, horseman, student of the sciences, member of the bar.
Oh, sure, I've heard of you, dude. What's in the can, Tommy?
Thomas. My name is Thomas, and this, my chubby friend, is a time capsule, filled with remembrances of our time to be revealed 400 years hence.
Really?
So, how's the time capsule going?
I'm sorry to say that except
we
for
have
my
that
log,
line.
we haven't got a thing.
Could you start a fire, please?
I'd love to oblige you, young man, but I can't. This is the only log, and I'm saving it for posterity.
I think it's the wrong kind of log, Tommy.
Dude, is that like the Constitution?
Right now, it's just a constitution, I'm afraid. We hit a slight creative block right after the preamble. That's why we put up a suggestion box over there.
How can you let Hancock suffer like that?
A real man is warmed by the fires of his spirit. You should listen to Washington relate his experiences at Valley Forge and take heed.
Dude, I loved your work on the Declaration of Independence.
Ah, thank you. What was your favorite part?
That is actually one of my favorite parts.
I like those S's that look like F's.
I see.
Yeah, I wouldn't get a whole lot out of a meeting with Thomas Jefferson.
Has anyone ever told you you're a very snappy dresser?
Why, yes. I studied at Virginia Coat and Technical, where I majored in color theory. I was captain of the varsity cravat team.
Those are impressive credentials, Tom.
Thomas.
Oh my god.
Well, later, dude.
What? What's going to happen later?
Oh my god.
Stolen from the desk of George Washington. Excuse me. Yes? What are you looking at out there?
The future of our nation.
That young couple by the tree?
No. I was just admiring my reflection in the window. Striking, aren't I?
Whoa, you're like George Washington.
Very much like him, according to my wife, Mrs. Washington.
What about your mistress?
My name's Hoagie.
Like the sandwich? How quaint.
Hoagies didn't exist in the 1700s, did they? That wasn't until the early 1900s in Philadelphia? I don't know if I'll play through the entire game, but this whole 1 hour stint will be saved on my stream, or on my channel. Excuse me, so you can watch it later.
Cold enough for you? Cold? Why, you don't know the meaning of the word. I spent a winter at Valley Forge. Now that was cold. Why, my spit would freeze before it hit the ground. Cool. Extremely.
Oh my god.
Cool view of the outhouses. They don't seem to have gotten too far. Bitchin'.
Smoke detector's a canary.
It's a little cage with a canary in it, perched above a little lever. Huh.
Oh my god. Spaghetti. Ooh. Some oil. Get the oil. And get the spaghetti.
Bitchin'. Bitchin'. I don't wanna. I don't wanna.
Always pick up all of the things. A brush. Grab the brush. Nothing else in here. We have some stuff now. We've got like can opener, paint, the wine bottle. Is there wine in it?
Chateau de Cheapo, 1775.
Can't drink it. We've got oil, so we can go down and give Red the oil. We can make the wine into vinegar if we send it forward in time through the time capsule, but I don't know how to have that option. Let's use oil with Red Edison.
Ah, excellent. I need that for my super battery.
Wonder if I just give him the bottle if he'll...
I don't wanna.
Oh, Hoagie. Never change.
I don't wanna. Hey.
What is it this time?
What was it you needed for that battery again?
Oil and vinegar.
Oil, vinegar, and gold. I still need the vinegar and gold. Let me know if you happen across any.
The quill.
Hey, keep your hands off that.
I really need it.
Yo, Tom.
Thomas.
So, how's the time capsule going?
I'm sorry to say that except for my log, we haven't got a thing.
How goes the framing of the Constitution?
Not so well. We're not sure if we should guarantee the right to bear arms, or if it will generate too many atrocious puns. I sure hope someone gives us a useful suggestion soon.
Later, brah.
What? What's going to happen later?
Alright, let's switch back to Bernard for the time being. Just about at the end of our hour. Alright.
It looks like a generator driven by a treadmill.
That must use a hamster to generate electricity, not generate hamsters.
World's greatest mad scientist. Hey, Dr. Fred. You're going to get really chafed hands doing that.
Sorry, coffee jitters.
Maybe you should switch to decaf.
No, then I'd fall asleep and the dreams would come.
How's the mad scientist biz?
Not too lucrative lately. We're living mostly on the income from renting out our mansion. That and Edna's tips from her exotic dancing.
Well, gotta go save the world.
Good luck.
There, it's off. But it's too late now. It's back on now. There, it's off. But it's too late now.
Whoa.
Hi there.
Dork. Walk over to the security camera and say hi.
That buzzing fluorescent light makes the beef jerky look especially attractive.
So gross. So gross.
Except for those beef squigglies, I got everything I want out of there.
Well, let's get some beef squigglies.
I'd rather not.
Fine then. You don't get the beef squigglies.
It's useless. No one will ever be interested in my design, so I'm ending my novelty inventing career right here in this tacky motel. How appropriate. I can't even do this right.
Hi, my name's Bernard. What's yours?
Dwayne. Isn't that depressing?
Gee, you look depressed.
What clued you in, Brainiac?
The gun was a good tip-off.
I'm having a crisis here, a warehouse of anguish. I'm a novelty goods designer by trade. I've come up with some fabulous ideas. The exploding lollipop, itching powder gum, and reverse 3D glasses, to name a few. The problem is, no one likes my designs. I send them all over the world and no one responds. I just wish someone would say they liked one just once. Oh, woe is me.
Do the reverse 3D glasses make the world look 2D? I don't even know how that would work.
I like your design ideas.
Well, I didn't mean you.
Nice music they pipe in here, huh?
It's from the Elevated Classics series. It seems like this one tune has been on all day. I've never been so depressed in my life.
Maybe I can help cheer you up.
Oh, I can hardly wait.
Oh no.
Let's discuss philosophy.
Okay, here's my philosophy. Life is completely pointless, especially mine.
Would you say that existence constitutes purpose?
Oh, who cares? Philosophers are all failures like me who couldn't make it in a real profession.
Never mind.
We'll just go bug all of the guests in the hotel. It's not creepy at all.
Green!
Bernard!
What are you doing up here?
Well, I couldn't stop Purple, and he's gonna go out and conquer the world, and I'm afraid of what he'll do if he catches me, if Dr. Fred doesn't find me first. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. Hey!
What's up, Bernard?
Want to help me save the world?
I'm afraid to leave the room. In fact, I don't think I can even move from this spot. Purple scares the daylights out of me.
In fact, I don't think I even have any code routines to leave this room at all.
Why the litter box? Have you got a cat?
Don't ask.
Why else would you have a litter box?
How does a tentacle sit in a beanbag chair?
Oh, that part's easy. It's getting back out of it that's hard.
How's your new band doing?
Green tea and the sushi platter? We're doing great! We've decided to really capitalize on our strongest quality as a band.
Intoxicating 3-part vocal harmony?
Volume, man, volume! We have a chance to win a Grimy Award as the loudest new band. We're pulling out all the stops.
A grimy. And blasting forth with 3-part harmony. Yeah!
Weren't you looking for a new guitarist a while back?
Yes, but we decided to go with a guy who plays power tools instead. We can generate a lot more sound that way.
Are you working on an album?
Yeah, we're doing a CD called Rap on the Forehead. I've got a few tracks hooked up through the stereo if you want to hear them.
That's great!
Yeah.
Can you actually use that bowling ball?
No, Purple brought that in here after he grew arms. He got really discouraged, though, because he doesn't have fingers.
What do you suppose Purple's up to now?
Well, he wants to take over the world, so I figure he's up to something devious.
Pushing old ladies down the stairs?
I wouldn't doubt it, but I was thinking more along the lines of politics.
Pushing will protect you from the terrible secret of space.
I really like the name Sushi Batter.
You mean green tea and the sushi platter? Thanks, that means a lot.
Good Lord, Bernard, get it right.
Have you gotten any airplay?
No, we're a little too experimental for most radio stations, but we have a huge following in the club scene.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, see you later, Green.
Yeah! Good luck in saving the world, B-Man.
What can we interact with? We have speakers. We have a very stormtrooperish helmet up here.
It's sticking out. It won't budge. Wow, this is loud. There's no label, it's probably blank. Whew.
I don't think there's anything else.
Hoagie would really love these. It's much too heavy. I'd rather not.
Bowling ball. Let's grab the bowling ball.
It looks too heavy for me to pick up.
Oh, Bernard, you sweet summer child.
It's pretty small. I'd rather not.
Oh, come on.
He's my friend.
Doesn't mean you can't have friends with benefits. I always, 100% of the time, try and pick up everyone in the game, because why not? No, Purple's being evil. Oh my god.
Excuse me.
What is it? I'm rather... Say, aren't you Bernard Bernoulli?
Of course his name is Bernard Bernoulli.
You must have me confused with some other Bernard Bernoulli.
No, you're the one. You broke into our mansion a few years ago to save your little friend. What did you come for this time?
I'm trying to keep a tentacle from conquering the world.
Really? How nice.
This is quite an array of gadgetry you have here.
Yes, it's the best surveillance system in the state.
Are those xenophobe crystal matrix monitors?
They sure are. They're so clear you can see the fleas on the bedroom wall. Don't touch.
Don't touch the fleas either.
Is that a Plexus 7000 VCR?
Oh yeah,
it sure
VCR.
is. It's got a dual-tape speed motor with cobalt casing. Don't touch it.
Don't touch it. Alright. Enough with that now.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Come back anytime, you big hunk.
Alrighty.
Creepy. Must be an Edison.
Fair.
Hey, aren't you Weird Ed Edison, the paramilitary nut?
Why, yes, Hey, do I know you?
Yeah, I'm Bernard Bernoulli. I broke into your house 5 years ago, kidnapped your hamster, broke into your piggy bank.
Nope, doesn't ring a bell, but I can't remember much about that period anyway. My psychotherapist thinks something traumatic happened to me back then that I'm blocking out.
Dissociation.
So you gave up the crazy military commando thing?
I'm much better now. I don't have those bad thoughts anymore. Now I collect stamps.
Nice hamster. Does he do tricks?
No, he just sits there. I used to have a really smart hamster, but something happened to him.
I don't know, dude. He's reading a paper. He definitely seems like an above-average intelligence hamster.
That hamster really should get some exercise.
Well, Dad puts him to work down in the basement sometimes, but then he starts sweating, and then he gets wet, and then he gets cold, and then he refuses to work.
Your dad or the hamster?
Are you making fun of me?
No, I
get upset when people make fun of me.
I just meant...
Oh, it makes me so mad. I just want to relax. I want to relax. I'll be okay if I just focus on my stamps.
Well, hope I didn't get you too excited. Bye.
Peace be with you.
So, Weird Ed, I think I remember this part. Weird Ed, if you notice in the background here, has a rather monochromatic Commodore 64 back here. At least that's gotta be what it is with those 4 function keys on the right-hand side. That's gotta be a Commodore 64.
I've got one just like this packed away in the garage.
And I think if we use it, if this were the original game running on DOS, we could play original Maniac Mansion.
Jeepers!
So...
He's reading the Wall Street Journal.
That is the one thing I do remember from this game, is that you could play the entire original game inside this game. Ha! Got him! Take your hamster. It's gonna steal him. I'm a hamster thief. I'm a dirty hamster thief. Whoa, what is up here? This place does not look okay.
I'd rather not. I'd rather not. There doesn't seem to be anything dangerous in there.
Just a bed. Ooh, hello.
Wow, a pulley! By using a combination of flexible materials and a wheel, one may gain mechanical advantage by changing the direction of motion and the applied force.
Thank you, Bernard. Yes, that's how pulleys work.
A handle attached to a rotating shaft which transmits and modifies rotary motion and torque. There's no flag on it now because it's evening. I'd rather not.
Oh, come on. You can put the advertisement on there. It's fine. I don't think I have any of the stuff I need to do for this. But I'll keep you in mind, pulley.
It's locked.
Ooh, ice machine.
It's pretty darn cold. No way, there's things in there that look like they've been there for years. Doesn't anyone ever clean this thing?
Let's put the hamster in the ice machine.
I'm sorry to do this to you, little fella, but it's for the future of the whole planet.
It's a thing you can do? That poor hamster. What did I just do? What the hell?
He looks pretty angry. No way, there's things in there that look like they've been there for years. I'd better not, he looks pretty angry.
I guess we'll leave him in there for a while. That hamster's not long for this world.
I've never gotten over my childhood fear of Uzo.
Uzo the clown.
I hate that clown.
I need one of those. That is too good.
Air conditioning, I guess.
Ooh, what? No, go back in there.
I'd rather not.
Huh.
Hey, boy, you missed the party.
You and the clown were having a party?
No, last night. At the Novelty Good Salesmen's Convention. I tell you, we novelty good salesmen know how to have a good time.
At least a novel time.
So where is everybody?
The really big bash was last night. I guess they're all sleeping it off. So, want a cigar?
Sure, lay one of those Havanan babies on me.
Thought I was gonna blow your head off there, didn't you? Well, you were right! You shouldn't smoke. It's a bad habit. That cracks me up every time.
Chattering teeth.
Missed. Slippery little devil. Come on, I won't hurt you.
I got you now. Ha! Sucker. Disgusting mounds of party garbage.
Disgusting.
Mounds of party garbage.
Looks like they all escaped.
Is that it? You've got exploding cigars and chattering teeth?
Hands off, boy! That's a precision-made novelty device.
Fine. What? Go back. Good to know, but good lord. A fork. How's it not a spork?
Actually, I'd call this more of a threak.
Definitely has a trident-like vibe about it.
I'm not touching it. These models have a history of leakage.
It's turned off. Push it.
I'm not touching it. These models have a history of leakage.
It's non-ionizing radiation. You'll be fine.
My, what a big coffee maker. Brown water.
Decaf coffee.
Decaf wouldn't help there.
Do not sit on machines, but it's so much fun.
It's a coin-operated clothes dryer. Who knows what surprises await inside?
A funnel. That looks disturbing.
It's a coin-operated clothes dryer.
Nothing inside it.
It looks pretty broken.
Your face is broken, Bernard. All right. I'm gonna see if I can give what's-his-face some decaf. And if that's successful, well, whether it's successful or not, I'm gonna call it a night.
Thanks. I needed a little pick-me-up. Must open safe.
What?
Must sign contract. Must provide for family.
Shit just got weird. Where did he go?
Excuse me.
Hi there, you manly hunk, you.
How's Dr. Fred doing?
Well, he's still upset about the family financial situation, seeing that it's his fault and all, but he seems a lot better now that he stopped sleepwalking.
What's wrong with sleepwalking?
Ordinarily nothing. But when Fred sleepwalks, he remembers a combination to the safe. I'd find him in the office, opening it, screaming like a cat in the oven, and slamming it again. Something about what's in there really scares him. Unfortunately, I was never able to catch the combination since he works it so fast.
I'll let you get back to what you were
How do we
doing.
go to the office?
Come back any time, you big hunk.
I'm just gonna pretend like that's a normal interaction. Frou-frou animal style. Where the hell is his office? Have I found his office yet? I don't remember. No, it's not there. Maybe I haven't found his office yet. Oh, here's the mummy.
Hey, Ted. Talkative as ever, eh, Ted? Boy, I haven't seen you since I was here 5 years ago. Well, I'd best be on about saving the world.
Where did he go?
Hi.
Don't sneak up on me like that.
Nice crowbar.
Thanks. Don't even think about asking to use it. I need it.
What are you up to?
I locked my keys in the car.
If you're locked out, why break into the trunk?
I have a spare set of keys in there.
I don't see your keys in the car.
Actually, I lost them somewhere.
See you later.
Yeah.
Useful. Alright, well, have a good night. I gotta shut this down too. I forget where his office is. And it has only been like a decade since I played this game last. Anyway, I think I'm gonna make that the end of the stream for tonight.
Help wanted. Lab assistant. Hard-working drone needed to assist genius with experiments. High school diploma not required.
That's right. It's entry level. So yes, anyway, thanks everybody for joining. This will be available on my channel for watching later. And yeah, have a great night and be kind to one another. I will talk to you later.